You want a baby, and the Colorado Fertility Conference can show you exactly how to make that happen. I'm September, organizer of the Colorado Fertility Conference, and earlier today I was sitting down talking to a therapist who works with couples who are going through infertility, and the main thing that we talked about as we sat there was the shame of infertility and the isolation that causes. Coming to a conference like this, like the Colorado Fertility Conference, one, helps you see that you're not alone. There are about 21,000 couples in Colorado Springs who are struggling to get pregnant right now. Two, it'll help you create a step-by-step plan to show you exactly what you need to do to help you fulfill your dreams of having a family. Three, it'll help you to know your options. You need to research. You need to learn what you don't know. How do you know what you don't know? So come to the conference to learn what you don't know. Google isn't going to show you all of your options, because if you just Google infertility, you're just going to get the basic stuff. You're not going to be able to dig very deep. So when you're at the conference, the practitioners, the speakers, the vendors, they're going to answer your questions. They're going to help you understand what you don't know and how to take that further. Four, you're going to feel a sense of understanding, compassion. You're going to make some friends who are going through the same thing you are, develop a sense of community. Five, people who attend conferences are action takers. You are the ones who are most likely to fulfill your dreams of having a family, because you're willing to look at things from a new perspective, and you're willing to learn what you don't know. I know I'm asking you to come be with us on a Sunday on Memorial Day weekend, but isn't one day worth it to get your baby in your arms? My story goes back 8 years ago. I had 3 children, but during my 3rd pregnancy, I got extremely unhealthy. I was very overweight. I had serious gallstones. I had vertigo really bad. I had ulcers and acid reflux, GERD, that I had had since my young teenage years. I was told that I would be on Nexium for the rest of my life. I was told that I would most likely develop esophageal cancer. But the worst part was that I couldn't keep a baby in me. I would get pregnant and miscarry, pregnant and miscarry, pregnant and miscarry. And then one night I was laying in bed and I felt a lump in my breast. And I lost it at that moment. I thought for certain I had breast cancer, and the breast cancer was the reason that I couldn't stay pregnant. And I was so young. So I went to my midwife, who ordered a mammogram, which came back clean. But what she told me was that the reason that I couldn't stay pregnant and the reason for the lumps in my breast was a progesterone imbalance. And she told me that as soon as I got pregnant next time, to come in right away and they would give me a shot of progesterone to see if that would help me maintain the pregnancy. At that point, I started researching. I wanted to learn everything. I changed the way that I live my entire life. And I did end up staying pregnant, and I did end up having that baby, who is Gracie, who is now 6.5 years old. And and since that time, I've actually had 3 more kids, including a set of twins. So it worked for me, and it worked for you too. What I want for you is to grow your family to completion. I want you to be able to make the choice of when you've had enough children, when you've had enough children that your family feels complete. That's my goal for you. That's my dream for you. I want to pass the buck. I'm done. My family is complete, but I want to pass the buck to you. I'm so more than happy at this point to pass the buck to you so that you can grow your family. You bring the next wave of babies into the world. Speaking of progesterone imbalance, I actually want to share my secret with you. See, when I researched and I learned, one of the things that I learned a lot about was superfoods. And there's a very powerful superfood combination that you can use to help balance out your progesterone levels. So cortisol, which is your stress hormone, and progesterone are made from the same mother hormone, which is called pregnenolone. So, and they're also very structurally similar, like from the chemical structure perspective. So cortisol can get into your progesterone receptors, and it can actually steal those receptors so that your progesterone can't get in there and do its job. So there's 2 superfoods that I use in combination with each other that complement each other so well. And they're called camu berry and maca. So what happens is the camu berry gets into your cells and cleans that cortisol out of there. And then after that, the maca goes in there and it helps to balance your progesterone, and it helps your progesterone work more effectively. So now your body has receptors to put the progesterone into, and now it can do its job. So it's a miracle. It's a wonderful, wonderful combination. So you want to use 1 to 2 teaspoons of camu every day, and you want to use about 1 to 2 tablespoons of maca every day. And you just mix these into smoothies, into yogurt, into oatmeal. Just find a way to sneak them into your diet, basically, however you can. When you come to the conference, you're going to learn things like this and so much more, things that you are not going to learn other places. There are no excuses for not showing up. We have ticket grants available, so if you're having a hard time affording your tickets, just send me a message and we can chat. We'll figure it out. If you're going to be out of town or can't physically attend for some reason, we have the live stream option. And live stream doesn't mean that you have to watch it at that moment. It just means that you're going to get the recordings. And so you can go back and watch all of the talks whenever it's convenient for you. We have a military discount. We have tickets for couples as well as tickets for you if you need to come alone for some reason. So there's really no excuse. You really want to be there. Don't look back a year from now and say, I should have been at that conference, because if I had gone and learned this stuff then, a year ago, I could actually be holding my baby in my arms by now. Don't let that be you. Go to the website right now. Get your tickets, because I actually have to close ticket sales tomorrow. I have to get the final orders in tomorrow. The conference is this Sunday, May 26th, from 9:30 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. And at 2:15, we're going to be giving away the Ultimate Fertility Package, which includes IVF, a free cycle of IVF, free acupuncture, free nutrition, free, I always get stuck here, free essential oil product, free progesterone test kits, I don't know, so much, free chiropractic care. So many different things go into that. If you want to know, it's all listed on the ticket website. So just go to the ticket website and just read through what the entire package contains. Come to the conference. You really want to be there. Develop a sense of community. Understand, learn what you don't know. Research. Do your research. That's the only way that you're going to be able to look at things from a new perspective, is to have a new understanding. If you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to get the same results you've always gotten. And you need to learn how to do things differently. And that's what we're here to teach you. So we'll see you on Sunday.